wanted to show you real quick how fast we can make a working AI voice assistant and chat assistant all in one shot. And we're going to do it right here inside of GHL. So the first thing we're going to do is when we get started, after you've got everything downloaded into your system, you're going to see this custom menu link down here. So all you have to do is click on that link, and what's going to happen is it's going to populate with this. Now, all we have to do is scroll down. We're going to hit Assistant. I'll go ahead and create this over here. And for those of you, if you remember the last videos that we've worked on, this would be your custom branded logo, which you will actually do and have access to when you go into the platform. This will be your branding, your logo, and your colors. And you can also set up your rebilling and support inside of your own platform as well. So let's go back in. So the first thing we want to do is actually create the assistant. We're just going to create a new assistant. This one's going to be a demo for HVAC. Okay. Then we're going to paste in our description of what we're working with here. And let's go ahead and pause this real. Okay, so all you have to do is just put in something really basic. Of course, the more information you give it, the more detailed the assistant is going to be, but this will give you an idea. So next, all I'm going to do is hit Create Assistant, and it takes about 45 seconds for it to finish. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and then bring it back up as soon as it's done. Okay, so I just finished. So let's go ahead and scroll down to our demo HVAC assistant that we just created. We're going to hit Configure. And I want you to notice something, that these 4 fields over here come pre-populated already, but you're more than welcome to change them. We're not going to go into too much detail now as far as how that works, but it's really quite simple. Everything works off drop downs, so you can just go here and pick any voice that you want. And you can also upload voices from 11 Labs or whatever the case that you want to use if you don't see it right here. The only thing you would need would be your you would need that voice ID to plug in. So let's go ahead and click off there. We're not going to add any calendars or tools or anything to this as of right now because I don't want it connecting to our actual calendar. But just to show you, it's really quite simple. All you have to do is go here and you're going to connect the calendars that you want. Okay. And this will be added in as soon as you configure your calendars with your sub account inside of GHL. So again, we can leave all this blank. We can also add in other things as well, like words not to use and what to use in place of those. We have a bunch here that we've already put in. We can add a few of these just so you can see how it works. And then we're just going to X out of here. So now we've got some words not to use and words to use in place of those. So now we need to add a phone number. I have a phone number I have pre-assigned for all my testing. So we'll go ahead and add that one. And we're going to add it to the demo HVAC assistant, and we're going to hit update. So now it should be added. Now we've added it in here. Now to get the AI chat to work on certain trigger events, we're going to add an active tag. And that active tag is going to be this HVAC tag that we're actually working with already. Now, the assistant that we're going to have this attached to is going to be the assistant that we just made. So that's that demo HVAC assistant, okay? And that active tag is going to be your HVAC tag. So we're going to go ahead and hit Save Changes. Go ahead and click off. Now we're going to go back into GHL. We're going to go to Automations. Once we hit Automations, we're going to click on Create a New Workflow. And then the workflow, we want to start from scratch. Okay, so let's go ahead and name this workflow real quick. Okay, so now that we've done that, now to trigger this, what we're going to do is we're going to add a contact tag. And that contact tag is going to be We're just going to add a tag in here. So the tag is going to be tag added, and we're going to say start HVAC. And we're going to hit save. And then our first event that we're going to do inside of this workflow would be adding a tag to let the assistant know that it is capable of having the conversation via chat. And all we're going to do is add the tag. We're going to add a contact tag, and that tag is going to be HVAC. Now, if you remember, our HVAC tag is what's telling the chat assistant that it can actually go through and answer via chat. So that's our active tag. You do not need an active tag for calling. All you need for the calling feature is we are going to add another event, and that one's going to be an AI, make AI call, and we're going to input the assistant ID. That assistant ID is going to be located right here. We're just going to click that, and it's been copied to our platform. We're going to paste in that ID, just like that. We're going to hit save. Now, this workflow is complete. This is all we need in order to trigger not only the chat assistant, but also the voice assistant as well. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and make this an active workflow. We're going to start this workflow, or save that workflow. Now, what I want to do is I want to go back into my contacts, and let me go ahead and do some privacy mode real quick. I'm going to go into my contacts, and I'm going to look. Okay. Okay, so now that I've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and I've got the information hidden. So I'll take this off privacy mode, and now you can actually see exactly what's going on. Now, if you remember, to start that workflow that we just created, the workflow was start HVAC. So start HVAC tag has been added. So now what's going to happen is, okay, so AI should be calling us here shortly.
This is Taylor from All Area Air Conditioning. How can I assist you with your HVAC needs today?
Yeah, I've got an HVAC leak, like there's condensation coming from my ceiling, and I went in the attic and checked it out, and it's definitely coming from the AC. Can you send someone out as soon as possible?
I'm sorry to hear about the leak, Justin. Let's get that taken care of for you. I'll check our availability and find the earliest possible time for a technician to come out. One moment, please. We can have a technician come out today at 1:45 p.m., 2 p.m., or 2:15 p.m. Which time works best for you?
Let's do 2 p.m., please.
Just to confirm, you want to book the appointment for today, Monday, October 7th, 2024 at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Is that correct?
Yes, please.
Booking the appointment for Justin on Monday, October 7th, 2024 at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Your appointment is all set for today at 2 p.m. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, how much is that service call going to be for them to come out? What's the hourly rate?
The cost of a service call can vary depending on the specifics of the issue and the time required to address it. Typically, our service call fee starts at around $75, and the hourly rate for labor is approximately $100. However, the technician will provide a more accurate estimate once they assess the situation on site. Is there anything else you need help with?
No, that's good. Thank you.
You're welcome, Justin. If you have any other questions or need further assistance in the future, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Okay, so that's just the example of the voice, and that's just a simple little showing here. So because I have all this set up here, and these are my notifications because the appointment was set. So now we actually have chat assistant that we can actually go in here and operate with as well. So let's go in here and say, I need to change the appointment time to 3 p.m. if possible. Okay, we're just going to hit send. And there should be some tags over here added in, so it's most likely because it just needs to be refreshed. So the tags are there. We'll go ahead and refresh just to make sure that they are. Yeah, so the tags are there. So now that we've done that, oops, I actually replied to the wrong one. So I'm gonna cancel this. Right now it's pending because it actually was not supposed to go out. So I'm just gonna copy this and paste that back in like I'm telling the assistant that's where it needs to go. I need to change the appointment time to 3 p.m. if possible. Period. Okay, so this is me responding back. This is everything in blue is the system or AI is actually responding to the client. So I accidentally typed it in on the keyboard, but that was actually AI's responsibility to change that for me. So let's go ahead and see if AI is going to take care of that. Look at there. So it changed the appointment to 3 p.m. And we know it's AI because it's grayed out over here. It means it's not assigned to any one particular person. And I've gotten the confirmation being sent to me already. So it's 3 p.m. So I'm going to just say, hey, I just got the notification. It changed. Thank you. Hey, I just got the notification that it was able to change to 3 p.m. Period. Thank you. Period. Okay, now say if you notice that we have a status of confirmed over here as well. So let me go ahead and hit refresh while we're working on everything to interact over there. So we have a 3 p.m. Let's go ahead and cancel this. Now look at this. So we've actually got notes in here as well already attached because the voice assistant attached these notes over here. And it also, well, because there was an appointment made already, it does not need a task. But that's the gist of what AI can actually do. Forgive me for yawning. I just got back from a week-long trip for volunteering for the hurricane victims, and I haven't caught up on sleep yet, so I had to pause real quick to yawn. Anyway, that's how the AI works in the system. That's how easy it is to operate and ready to rock and roll. So when you're ready to get started, all you have to do is click the link in the description, or you just click on the button, depending on where you're seeing this video. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Welcome to the future of AI and automations inside GHL.